See, this is completely sad, in American television. First, we lose. First, we lost the likes of Fred Berry. We lost the likes of Shirley Hemphill, whatever her name is. Uh, Mabel King, who played as Mabel Thomas. Thomas Razalala. I already did a live show based on him 2 years ago. John Witherspoon. A lot of TV legends that's already gone, and they went to heaven. And now, I'm gonna go back to you about this thing. The thing about these OGs on TV, I'm not doing the generating, man. I'm not doing this generating shit. Wow, wow, man. Let me see what they got here. The thing about all these OGs, first we lost Thomas Lasalala, Mabel King, Shirley Hemphill, Fred Berry, and John Witherspoon, and then man, and guess what we lost? Guess what we lost? Guess what we lost yesterday? Television legend Danielle Spencer. Yesterday we lost a television icon who played as D. Thomas on What's Happening Now. Danielle Danielle Spencer, David. Yesterday, yesterday she died at the age of 60, and that happened. That's what I have never even known she had died from, and that was cancer. See, not even lying to you here. This picture has already been taken. This picture has already been taken since the 1980s when What's Happening Now just came out. But damn, I did not know she was gonna die of cancer. I'm thinking, why did this already have to happen to her in periodical stints? The legacy that uh that she had to leave behind. The two people the two people that she was working with on the What's Happening and the What's Happening Now TV series. The two people that she was working with is Ernest Lee Thomas and Haywood Nelson, who was known for their roles as Roger Thomas and Dwayne Nelson. So There's the two surviving cast members that she was working with in the 70s and the 80s. Now we're going into the news, and this is what I'm going to go to. I'm going to go straight to the ABC News for People. I'm going to go straight to People Magazine, or I'll have to go straight to ABC News. I'm going to go to ABC News because I gotta find ABC News. I ain't fuck with Fox News. I'm gonna look for some shit. I'm gonna look for ABC News. Yes, ABC News. I gotta look this shit up about what happened to Danielle Spencer David, or whatever her name is. Let me explain to y'all about from ABC News. Kate Kindlen had already had this stuff written. This is like tragic, to say the least. While I was while I was handling my business, I was out on the road yesterday, and I had to come home and I had to come home and and put this office chair together. Uh, then then it happened with the death of one of the television icons in the 70s is Danielle Spencer. We read this to you from ABC News, dated back from yesterday. Danielle Spencer, a former child actor who was best known for her role as Dee Thomas in the 1970s sitcom What's Happening, has died. A publicist, a publicist for her family confirmed to ABC News. Spencer died yesterday. Yes, Spencer died yesterday. That was August 11th. Due to gastric cancer and cardiac arrest. She was 60 years old, according to Sandra Jones, a family friend who was serving as the family's spokesperson. But this untimely death is really hard to process right now. Jones told ABC News that was like today. She is a sweet and gentle soul, and she is going to be missed very, very much. This an old photo of Danielle Spencer that was taken in like 1976. Spencer starred in 65 episodes of What's Happening, an ABC sitcom that was about three teenage boys growing up in the South Los Angeles neighborhood of Watts. According to IMDb, Spencer played Dee Thomas, the boys' younger sister. She also appeared in 16 episodes of the show's sequel, What's Happening Now. In the late 1970s, that's 1977, Spencer survived a fatal car crash that killed her stepfather and her manager, Timothy Pelt. That's her name. That's the manager who was in the car. Uh, is The manager's name is Timothy Pelt. That's what's been said in the news about what happened in the late 1970s. That's 1977. Uh, when when her stepfather and her manager died in a car crash, fatally fatally killed them. And even though Spencer had probably survived it, was according to her biography that was on her website. But after recovering from her injuries, Spencer went on to earn a doctorate degree in veterinary medicine in 1993. This has been going on for at least years. They leave behind something about Shannon Doherty's. What was it? What was it about? Something about Shannon Doherty's mother, talking about the grief and mentioned that a child should never go before a parent. Spencer moved from California to the Richmond, Virginia area in 2014. At the time of her death, Spencer, who previously battled breast cancer and lived with her mom in an area outside of Richmond, Virginia, according to according to according to what's her name. Um, yes, according to Sandra Jones. In addition to her mom, Cheryl Pelt, Spencer is also survived by her youngest brother, jazz musician Jeremy Pelt. They leave behind other shit that was from like 2 years ago. With like Suzanne Summers has already been deceased. Suzanne Summers, who played as Chrissy on Three's Company, she has been dead since 2023. I already did I already did a live show. I did two live shows based on her. Okay, that's my option to do it. I've been preserving legacies ever since. But the legacy I preserved, but the legacy that I have already preserved, so I'll tell you about the legacy. See, the legacy that I already have preserved is uh is Suzanne Summers's legacy. This is her legacy that I preserved 2 years ago. Explain to y'all. It all goes around all the TV stars that's no longer with us, including John Ritter, and Don Knotts, and Norman Farrell and Audra Lindley. You know what I mean? People that's no longer with us. We already lost Matthew Perry in, what I mean? Then Kelly Mack. We already lost her. Okay, but in an email that was like today, that is Tuesday. Jeremy Pelt. Jeremy Pelt had told ABC News that Spencer was a very loving spirit who fought courageously until the very end. Jeremy Pelt also shared a tribute to his sister on Instagram. That's today. Writing, many of you knew of her as Dee, but she was more than a child actress. She was a friend and auntie to my three children who adored her. She was a daughter. And in many ways, my mother's best friend. She was a veterinarian. She was someone who always remained positive, and even even during her darkest days fighting this disease, which that Jeremy Pelter continued, and she was my sister and protector. He added these things like that. He was at least thankful to be with his sister when she took her last breath and was gutted by her death, writing "I love you forever." That's his writing. It says "I love you forever." It mixed all up with the this shit happened with John Ritter. Now I know he's no longer with us. In a 2016 interview with a local Richmond TV station, Spencer reflected on her acting career being featured at the Smithsonian's National Museum of African American History and Culture in Washington, D.C. Seriously, I can't even digest it. Spencer said that I mean, first of all, that the show is remembered from 40 years ago, but then also to be featured in this museum along with the other shows that have been trailblazers. Spencer said that her late stepfather brought her into the world of acting at the age of 9. She said she got the call she got the call that she had won the role of Dee in What's Happening, the TV series that was in the 70s. A month later, I got a phone call and they said, fly out to California, you have the role, and it was just like my life changed, she said. Yeah, the Walt Disney Company already became a parent company of ABC and ABC News. And let me show you this in this report here. This is ABC and ABC News's parent company right here. This is their parent company, the Walt Disney Company, that became the parent company for ABC and ABC News. But sadness, man, it fucking tore my ass up, bro. I didn't even know that Dean Thomas had died of cancer. Then Danielle Spencer, that poor woman has been suffering for way too long, especially years. She's been going through this ever since she was younger. I ain't feel like going through all this other news, man. I'll go through this other news, man, if I have to. All right, we're going through another TV star who's already been deceased, Kelly Mack. This is from August 6th. Yep, the Walking Dead actress Kelly Mack dies at 33. Well, this has been going on about her, man. All the OGs that we see on TV that didn't even make it through the beginning at the end. Let's see what they have. There's previous photos they have of these people. There's John Ritter. There's his family. All right, we're going straight to the news that was from a year ago. It was a mini Three's Company reunion this week at a benefit in the honor of late actor and television legend John Ritter. Television legends like Joyce DeWitt and Priscilla Barnes, who already played one of those characters, stepped out at the John Ritter Foundation for Aortic Health's an evening from the Heart of Los Angeles event on a Thursday at the Sunset Room in Hollywood, the Hollywood Sunset Room in Los Angeles. There's a picture of Priscilla Barnes and Joyce DeWitt uh, from the iconic 1970s television sitcom Three's Company. This picture was so taken a year ago at the evening from the Heart Gala benefit. So Joyce DeWitt, man, damn, she got old. She got mighty old, bro. But Priscilla Barnes, I don't know how old she had been. And we went through I had to go through all the old backstory they have from like I went through that old fucking backstory that they have and shit of John Ritter. Yep, Ritter died at the age of 54 from an aortic dissection after he was rushed to the hospital while shooting eight simple rules dot 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 for dating my teenage daughter. It's a TV show. Joyce DeWitt played as Janet Wood for all eight seasons of Three's Company alongside the late John Ritter's character Jack Tripper. Barnes joined the show in season six as Terry Alden. Following the departure of Suzanne Summers' character Chrissy Snow, that's right. Following the departure of Suzanne Summers' character Chrissy Snow, the season prior, Summers died of breast cancer in October of 2023 at the age of 76. Well, this picture here was already been taken, folks. Uh, there's a scene from the TV show Three's Company that was from the fall of 1981. This was out before my cousin Margaret Stevenson was murdered. This picture was already taken before my cousin Margaret Stevenson was killed. She was murdered. This came from Bob D'Amico uh, and the Disney Joe Entertainment Company in Getty Images. Three's Company centered on the silly antics of three single roommates living together in a platonically apartment that was in Santa Monica, California. The show, which featured a song called "Come and Knock on Our Door," that song. Why is the song which featured like the song as a theme song that spawned several spin-offs like "Come and Knock on Our Door"? That's all there. They only got pictures of Ritter and Summers. That's all they're taken. The late actor's TV children from that later sitcom that he starred in, with titled Eight Simple Rules, have also reunited at this week's benefit with Kelly Cuoco, Amy Davidson, and Martin Spangers posing posing for photos together. Yeah, that's it for the news that I have on Danielle Spencer. And the back news that was regarding John Ritter. I'll be thinking like, how did she die of cancer at the age of 60? See, yesterday I was busting my ass trying to put this office chair together. It's a John Pony office chair. It's a computer. It's a computer chair, but it's built to be an office. It's built to be an office chair. Okay. During me putting this office chair together, and then this woman had died while I'm wrestling with putting this office chair together. This is like what's going on with in America today. We lost enough. We only lost people that's gone. We lost Brian Wilson for the Beach Boys, and we lost a bunch of people. Richard Simmons, like what the fuck? What the fuck we're losing? Losing other people. We only lost Malcolm Jamal Warner and all these other TV legends that we lost this year. They're gonna lose plenty of other people. That's already been part of our generation. Sickening, man. This is where it's all going to have to stop within the prior vicinity. These things don't even stop. People will keep on dying and wasting away. That made me sick to my stomach. I had to go through all this shit. Damn. I might just make my options become more known. People are already suffering enough. We don't need to lose any more people. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I know about all this. But I might just go put this down here. I'm glad to put this down here. Let me go memorialize Danielle Spencer in a way that I had to do it. Yeah, this is what we're doing, folks. Yeah, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. All right, this is what we're doing right here. This is why I had to go memorialize people in that way. I would have just preserved that woman's legacy if I had to preserve it. I can only do it on StreamYard since I can't even preserve it on this PC. This PC want to keep acting crazy and stupid. I'm gonna just try and do it on StreamYard. This live show here is dedicated into the memory of television legend Danielle Spencer, born on June 24th, 1965, and died yesterday, August 11th, 2025. Rest in peace, Danielle Spencer David.